Today in Minecraft Skyblock, we need to go ahead and get some custom enchants going for at least our pickaxe. I do want to give a quick brief update on everything I've done compared to the last video, just so everyone is aware. We have $16.5 million. I have a ton of crate keys, so we're going to go ahead and quickly open as well. I do have some tomes, which are the enchants on the server from my knowledge. And I got rid of our previous cobble generator, the really bad one. I did actually get to our mining skill 1000. On MCMMO. Past 1,000 is not that good, so you don't really need it. 1,000 is like the threshold you need to hit, and then you're good to mine without any MCMMO. So now all we're gonna use is this machine. But to start off the video, we are gonna go ahead, open up some crate keys. We got 58 vote keys, and we got one Horus. I don't know if I said the right Horus. As you can see, a lot of people are opening up crates, and there's a lot of bad loot you can get in these. I'll take the money either way, and I just opened the menu. If you don't shift right click, it kind of just does the animation and you can't close out of it, which is so annoying. We got Anubis key, one of them, so we got another good key to open. Honestly, clue scrolls I'm just gonna ignore, and the reason for that is pretty simple. They take a lot of effort to get really mediocre rewards. You could get something good, but the odds of that is just so slim. We got a cell wand, 50 uses, another 2 keys. Okay, we got 20 keys left, and then we should pretty much be done here. We got a random minion, a coal mining minion. We also got an XP booster, which we already have a decent amount of these. We got 3 now. We got another minion. It is a lapis one. Last one, and nothing great. We did get a good amount of spawners, which I will take. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna dispose of everything we don't need from here. Quite literally not used at all. Let's go ahead and open up the Anubis keys. We're gonna shift right click, panda spawners, 2 of them, 1 spider, and we got 10 minutes of fly, which is honestly kind of bad. And then we got a Horus key. Let's go ahead and open that. We got a booster for 15 minutes. And I think what we're going to be going ahead and doing with our ore blocks that I've been collecting over time, if we go into PV6, we have a ton of ore blocks we need to go ahead and sell. So I'm going to go into PV2 and just put away everything in here that I can put away for now. We're going to grab out our money booster, 200%, so it's a 2 times. We're going to go ahead and drink it up. There we go. We got a money booster active. We'll go ahead, grab out everything from here, make sure we got everything, sell all, and we made $5 million. And we're not done yet. We still got all of this. So we'll make probably another decent million, I'm guessing. Sell all, we made 1.8 million. Let's go. So we're gonna open up the tomes really quick because we want to see what enchants we get. I believe these are the enchants, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna start with the common. We got Berserk, which goes on the chest plate. It grants speed 1 and increases damage dealt. Well fed, chance to give us food when we are attacking people. Okay, and we got well fed 1, which if you want to get enchants, you go into ruins, and then I think you can look them up. Yeah, so /ruins, the infuser, you right click the type of ruin, and then it tells you the level based off of how many are in the stack as well as on the text. But how high does well fed go to? It goes to 5, and then a overmax is level 6. Interesting. We're gonna open up the rare one. We got Shockwave. Okay, so it's a quickly leaping forward enchant that kind of does more damage to people. Interesting. Hit strike. Sand attunement. I don't know if I said that right. I probably butchered it. Oh, it avoids us losing durability. Interesting. Hollow out 5. When chopping wood, because it's on an axe, you have a 20% chance to hollow out the log, allowing you to chop it again. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then we got Slam, which honestly isn't that great. It's just PvP. And then we got one mythical. What do we get? Saboteur? Okay, it looks like a PvP enchant, which is not really what I'm looking for. We're gonna go into PV4 and put all these away. The hollow out is not bad. If we go here to ruins, what level does that go to? And I do want to try and get auto smelt at some point, so that'd be nice. But hollow out goes to 10, so we only got halfway. You can drop and drag it on our axe, might as well. It has a critical fail at 2%. I'm not worried about it. We got it applied anyways. We got our first custom enchant on our axe, even though we aren't logging yet. Also, we do need to go to our island and go to levels. What is level 3? Complete farming milestone 1. So we go to island and we go to farming. We harvest all these crops and we'll get $1 million for it. Okay, might as well do that. And I think the farm is going to be in this chunk. So we're going to outline the chunk first, get it all situated, and then we're going to have multiple layers of this farm, I think is the plan. So I'm trying to figure out the water location for all of these. So we need to go up 3 blocks on each one of these, and then the 4th block is where the farm layer is. So this is kind of the height we're going to have for the farms here. So we got 2 of the water spots done. We just need to go ahead and make all 4 because there does need to be a specific radius. It's 4 from the actual water that it reaches out to. Okay, we got 3 done. So I got 4 oak slabs. We do need some water, which I don't think I have a water source at all yet. So I guess we're gonna grab out 2 water buckets and make a simple old water source in the corner here, just so then we don't have to buy water over and over. That would probably be a optimal choice. So there we go. We got water going. Now it's time to put in the slabs facing upwards. And then we put the water in. It should flow down and also be caught by the block on the bottom. And there we go. We got the farm going. We just need to start tilling the land as well as placing in farmland. And if you are enjoying this video though so far, make sure to subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. This is my second channel, so if you aren't subscribed to my first channel, you should definitely go check it out. It is quite literally on my YouTube homepage. Also, consider leaving a like. It does get the video out in the YouTube algorithm. Last video did insanely well for the fact we only have 300 subscribers roughly on this channel. And the reason we still have $20 million is we need to make a good investment with the 20 million to make that back, or at least upgrade our island on certain perks or upgrades, I guess you could say. So right now it's just kind of sitting in my balance waiting to be used. The 22, almost $24 million, I guess, actually. It's just kind of a waiting game at this point. And we're done tilling the land. Now it's just gotta all get watered and then we should be good. So in our milestones, we need wheat, potatoes, and carrots. So we need wheat seed, and then we need some potatoes, which are gonna be a little bit pricey. We'll get a stack to start with. I just hope we don't have to replant this manually. There might be an enchant for it specifically, but I'm not too certain. I am gonna go ahead and buy some bones and see if we can make bone meal, and then we're gonna test this out. So if I break it, oh, it doesn't stay planted. So I'm gonna be honest, that's quite tedious. We are gonna go ahead, fill this in almost, and then we'll put down whatever we harvest. We're only gonna be farming specifically for the milestones. I guess what we could do for our milestone, if it actually counted, yes it did. Okay, so what we could do is actually set up a redstone machine that bone meals it all, and then we just refill it every time. I think I'll do that at some point. Okay, so our best chance of getting auto smelt to apply is really risky. It is 5 million, but it has 80% chance of smelting the blocks that I mine. So I'm really feeling like this is a good investment, even though it is 5 million. Okay, so I went my collect. We're gonna just apply this and hope it works. Here we go. It failed. Unfortunate. It is what it is, but it's definitely worth trying to get that. What I am interested in is actually going into tombs. So if we type /tomb, we can go into the Pharaoh's Tomb tier 1, which I have tested out, and apparently it's cheap. You spend like 75,000, you make the money back. It's a pretty simple concept. You kill a ton of mobs, and it's kind of difficult if you don't have feed. You need really good gear. Even this is not good enough, which is crazy to say. So we're gonna go ahead and enter, and you spawn on a phantom, and then you just drop down. I am gonna have /feed ready. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of diamonds killing these mobs, and I'm just spam clicking. You don't actually have to time your hits on here, which is really good. I believe you do more damage if you time your hits, but it's like not as beneficial, I believe, with how many mobs are here. It just doesn't seem as reliable. If you're trying to get many kills for diamonds and whatnot, it doesn't seem as good. I just picked up a ton of diamonds on the ground and a money booster from someone killing a ton of mobs. This gear I have is definitely not good enough for this place, even though it does make quite a bit of money, which is kind of unfortunate, I can't lie. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and exit the tomb. Let's go ahead, right click the one here. It's usually highlighted, and then you get all the loot that you actually grinded for, which is good. I don't know if I got any like physical money or anything, but I did get a lot of XP. We got like 4,000, so it's good for getting XP to get those custom enchants. But now we can condense all these diamond blocks, and we actually got some gold shards here, which are pretty good for depositing into our bank for challenges. And then we'll go ahead and do a sell all, and we made roughly 200,000 from the diamond blocks. So we made our money back guaranteed. It's just you gotta be in there for quite a while and hope you don't die, or else you lose the money you spent into it. I could have probably used this booster, but you know, it is what it is. So what I think I'm gonna do is make a redstone system for this, just make a little bone mealing machine and get our island farming. I'll come back once I'm able to get that done. So it's been a few hours since the last bit of recording, and I do want to give an update on the island. So first of all, I did actually destroy the farm we made because I did decide to go with a design that actually is more useful. And that is this little machine. I'm gonna have it as a schematic for Lightmatica in the pinned comment, and you can easily replicate it. I'll give it a 360 view here because it is pretty easy to replicate. The whole purpose of it is you fill this whole thing with bone meal, and once it starts going, you just go ahead, put seeds in your offhand of any kind, and then you grab your hoe if you care to use a hoe, and you left click, and then it only breaks the final growth stage because of that. And you do have to left click spam, you can't actually hold it, or else it starts breaking the block behind, and you can't place a seed at all if you're quite literally just holding down left click, which is kind of annoying. But I get the whole purpose, it's for automation prevention for this kind of system, which I think is fair enough. So I just have to buy a lot of bone meal from /shop, and then I put it into there. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we're literally 5 away, so we're gonna go ahead, do 3 more, 1 more, and we should be done. It said it in the chat that we are done, so we can go ahead and just break this, and we are done with wheat seeds for now. We're gonna go ahead, put like 3 stacks away, do a quick sell all, get rid of that. But yeah, whenever I'm not using this, I make sure to flick it up again, the lever, just so it doesn't actually run continuously. And of course, I can hold right click and then spam left click at the same time, so then we're making more carrots back than we're actually placing. So it kind of evens out, and then we can just get a ton of progression towards our milestone. So we just kind of gotta aim to the middle of the block here, and then we should be good. We're almost at Herbalism 100, which I'm not sure what it does for MCMMO, but I believe it's something good, so I'll take it once we hit 100 there. But if we go ahead and sell, we made a decent bit of money just from doing that right there. Like, that was barely anything. And all that money is gonna go straight back into bone meal, which is a good thing to do. So it's not like we're gonna profit, but we're definitely gonna get more progression going. And as you can see, I only have $10 million now, and the reason for that is pretty simple. The main purpose of this video was to get these auto smelt enchant, and we finally got it. I purchased it for 10 million. It was like a 70% chance, and it did apply. Had a 30% roughly break chance, and I'm lucky that it did not break. But with auto smelt, basically we can go ahead and mine this, and there we go. We got iron. Look at that. That is quite literally just money. That is just straight money, and we also get smooth stone, which adds up for money as well. I don't know why it auto smelts the stone, but I mean, I'll take it. If I go ahead and use super breaker as well, we can actually use the auto smelt to our advantage with the super breaker, which just adds up over time, so it's honestly really, really good. But we made roughly $9,000 just from that, and I know there's way better ways to make money. We're just not there yet, so we don't make as much money as we could. Also, one thing I want to test is, does the Fortune 7 on our pickaxe actually work with these carrots? Like, I'm kind of curious. I'm not 100% certain, but I know it makes a lot of carrots either way. Yeah, we're making a ton of carrots and we're barely farming at all, which is quite insane. Okay, yeah, we're making way too many carrots. I think the Fortune 7 actually makes an insane difference. Okay, so we made around 40,000 from barely any of this bone meal, which is really good because we have a ton up here and it's still not done, that portion there, so that is really good to know. Either way, I'm quite happy we got this farming system going, as well as that we got auto smelt 4. Even though it's not fully maxed out, I'm still very happy that we got it. Let's go.